Hey guys, it's Adrienne Finch, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the easiest, most efficient, stress-free way to plan out your day using just a day planner and an electronic calendar of your choice. Now, this will pertain to you if you are a student or if you are a working professional, literally if you are anybody, this will help you and this will drastically improve your life. I often post photos on my Instagram story of like my planner because I always plan my day out the night before every single day, and people are constantly asking me where I got my planner, to make a video about how I plan it and what I write and stuff like that. So here it literally is. This is the system that I've been using for a while now, and it has eliminated so much of the stress around feeling scattered and disorganized. It has helped me to actually start doing things rather than always be worrying about what I'm supposed to do and never actually doing it. I just launched a pretty exciting thing, which is that I'm starting an email list where basically if you submit your email address, I will be sending out like random freebies, whether they are like worksheets or kind of checklists for things like this. For example, I'll make a cute little infographic with like everything I talk about in this video so that you have like a little checklist. So before bed, when you go to like plan your day out, you can just kind of look at your little thing by your wall or whatever it is. Those are the types of things I want to be sharing with you, kind of like an exclusive little family where we can like talk to each other and you can give me feedback and things like that. I'm not gonna like spam your emails or anything like that. Not gonna share your email address with anyone. So I will leave the link down below if you guys want to sign up for that. It would be really cool. Another thing would be like that workout PDF I did a few videos back. It would have been a lot easier if I just emailed them to all of you guys. Yeah, so sign up if you guys want. And without further ado, let's get started. So there are 3 things that I like to maintain in order to keep track of all of my tasks and responsibilities. Number 1 is a day planner. This is where I write out hour by hour everything I'm gonna do and need to get done the next day. I got mine for $20 at Target. I will try to find the same one or link a similar one down below. And I highly recommend getting one that has a full page for each day, and even maybe one that has those timestamps. It's funny, I thought I wanted the timestamps, but then it turns out I schedule a lot of my things on the 15-minute or the 30-minute mark, and this one just has hours. But it's whatever your preference is, either is great. Number 2 is an ongoing tasks list. This is where I keep a list of really important tasks, but that aren't necessarily immediate, but things that I need to keep an eye on and not forget about. So like bigger projects. There are several ways you can do this. Here, I just wrote them on a random piece of paper and keep it above my desk, so it's kind of always there. You can also use Gmail tasks. They have like a new feature that is a really easy checklist. You can also use the Notes app on your phone. Whatever works for you, it's totally a personal preference thing. And number 3 is the electronic calendar. So this is where I make note of any appointments, meetings, travel, basically anything where I have to physically be somewhere. And the reason I do this is just as kind of a security backup so that I know that I'm being alerted about these things. That way, in case I don't bring my planner everywhere, I'm not forgetting about like crucial things I have to go to. I personally use the Apple Calendar because it just syncs really easily from my phone to my computer, but I know people use Gmail Calendar too, and probably a lot of other things. So again, whatever your personal preference is. Step 1, and the most important step of all, plan tomorrow today. I've now said this in multiple videos. It is so important to plan tomorrow today. So right before bed or whenever you get a chance, sit down, have some stress-free time of just thinking out what you need to do the next day, which I'm gonna get into how to do that. This will not only allow a way better night's sleep, but it'll also allow you to have a way more relaxed and stress-free morning, because instead of waking up all frantic like, oh my God, what am I doing? You wake up and you just know already that there's a list over there. Even if you've completely forgotten what you put on it, you don't even have to think about it because it's right over there. It's gonna guide you through the day. So it just allows for you to start off on the right foot right away in the morning, which will set the precedent for your mood and your feeling basically the rest of the day. Step 2 is that I check my calendar for any appointments. So I don't have any this day, which is awesome. If I did have appointments today, I would go ahead and write them in the appropriate time slots in my planner first. Step 3 is to pick your priorities, okay? This is really important. Ask yourself, what can I not end this day without doing? What are the most important tasks, or what are the most dreadful, annoying tasks? Because you wanna do those first thing in the morning when you are the most fresh and the most energized. And honestly, you need to just not procrastinate and get it out of the way, and you'll feel so much better the whole day instead of like waiting and dreading it all day long. Just get it done. Step 4 is planning my day out front to back, meaning morning until night, listing out every single thing I have to do by the hour, accounting for travel, accounting for eating, showering, working out, anything that you have to do write it down. Start with your morning routine. I recommend developing a morning routine. It doesn't have to be long, but just something where when you first wake up, you don't think about work yet, you don't check your email yet, whether it's you make your breakfast and you drink your coffee and you check the news, or whatever it is that you do, develop a routine that doesn't involve any stress and put that first. Then you're gonna write in your priorities that we just talked about. So I recommend when you're first starting out to use a pencil. That way, if you need to change things around or if you kind of forgot about something randomly and need to add it in, you can kind of erase and go back. That's up to you. I still mess up. Make sure to next check your ongoing tasks list to see if you have any gaps in your current schedule, if you can fill them with anything on there. That way you can start kind of chipping away at that little by little and really make progress on those. And then step 5, if you didn't already fill these in the appropriate time slots, so like this day, I decided to write out my own time slots. You're gonna write out your time slots, and I recommend actually starting at the end of the day and working your way back, and also allowing enough cushion time for things. I like to actually look up, for example, like driving time to one location to another so that I have the most realistic thought as to how long something may take. And always remember that these are just guidelines. Things always come up last minute and you may not follow this at all. But what we're doing is we're just giving you a foundation to work with. So if these things move around, it's fine, but at least you have a structure that's there in place that you can work off of instead of completely like out of nowhere being scatterbrained and trying to stress to figure out what you're supposed to do, what's most important, you don't want to forget anything, etc. If you need to switch things around or if the timing of things change, it's okay. Pro tip, before you even begin this, let go of the idea that this day has to happen like this because it doesn't. It just doesn't. So let it go. By planning tomorrow today, you're already one step ahead of the world. So good for you. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I do to plan my day out. Those are my strategies and kind of my system. Let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up and comment down below if you're gonna start to implement something like this or what you do to stay organized. Remember, if you wanna sign up for my email list, join the Finch fam, click the link down below. Everything's confidential, I promise, and I will see you lovely people in my next video. I love you so much, I mean it. Okay, bye.